Good. So, let's try this again. Normal. Again, dwarf. Physical adept. Gotta customize this guy again. Bluish beard. Where was beard? There we go. Again, also bluish. Continue the stats. Alright. Let's get our unarmed up. Chi casting up. To me that seems to be important. Alright. Let's continue. Confirm. Alright, which etiquette will we do? It all depends on what kind of backstory my Shadowrunner has. Oh! Is it working now, Muff? Can you hear me now? Waiting for chat. Alright, so that helped. That's good, very good. Alright. Wait. You can hear me and you can see me. Alright, very good. Alright, I'm trying to choose an etiquette here. Give me some extra dialogue options during the game. Not sure which one I will pick. Oh, but you did you miss my well, you'll see my character in a moment after I've picked the etiquette here. Now I don't remember, maybe, but it also depends on what's the mission and the setting is of the campaign, and I can't really remember what the setting is, so I don't know. I think it's always handy to have a security etiquette, because, well, if you have to hack into a corporate building, something. Then again, I'm not playing a hacker character. I think we're going for street. Seen as my, depending on what my character is. Alright. Name our character. There we go. Oh, you were bored, Moth? I thought you had a Skype call with Trevor. Life was good, easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew, but things went south and you had to drop off the grid, put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the flux state, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here, even the Great Dragon Loafer? Okay, I don't remember that from Shadowrun. Only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin, the perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. And as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. It's your third run with Monica and her theme, An old castle holdfast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is standard: smash and grab, crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. A mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. Hip-hop style of reading? Wouldn't necessarily describe myself like that. Oh, Trevor had to cancel? That's too bad. What were you going to talk about, if I may ask? And as you can see here, my character is a blue-haired dwarf. If I were rapping, you would know it, Mov. The estate grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to the old castle holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is, a pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Oh crap, do I have to do a woman's voice? Listen up, folks. Monica Schaefer, you ran with her back in the day. Watched her get her first data check. Now she's your team leader and a drag-hot decker to boot. We're on a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes, top to bottom. Dietrich. Okay, this looks like an elf. What kind of voice would I give him? Trying to get home in time for worm talk, love? Dietrich, shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. Monica's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times have I told you, you can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth? That trit trash will rot your brain. She grins. It's educational. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light, a few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we were here. Yeah, don't think so, Moff. Alright. And of course, because I'm a dwarf, I'll try to do this with a Scottish accent. Just like old times, eh? In my experience, there's no such thing as a milk run. I'll watch your back, all the same. Works for me, let's get paid. Let's go. In my experience, there's no such thing as a milk run. Oh, Jesus. Another female voice, Jesus Christ. Words of wisdom from our new edition. I agree with Varren Kimbold. Glory, razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral. Her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. Oh my god, this is going to be murder on my voice. I think I maybe not should have to go too high when I do the female voices. Not a good idea. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monica raises her arm and speaks into her wrist-mounted comlink. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Well, I don't know what I'd do with the stream, but I could put you on Skype or Discord maybe, I don't know. Moff. Iger, are you in position? The comlink crackles and the response comes back low and soft, softer than you expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have a clear line of fire on the estate service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thank you, Iger. Just doing my job, Iger. Out. Alright, yeah, I think OBS would also pick you up, so you will be co-hosting this stream with me, Moth. Let me just pull out. Well, let's set it up after this dialogue screen, then I can pause and everything. The calmly goes dark. Monica winks at you as she drops her arm. See, we're professionals. Alright people, enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get him the data from the vault. Quick, quick. Quick, quiet, and quick. Don't know why I'm giving her a southern accent all of a sudden. You said quick twice. She grins. Worm talk is on tonight. Glory raises an eyebrow. Slightly. I told you, it's educational. Alright, get your stuff and we'll head in. Alright. Yes, that's me, I know that. Let's pick up my gear. Your gear and some weapons lie in the back of a van. Grab the rest of your kit. Item added killing hands. And grab a weapon. Let's take a machete, since my character is focused on melee. Leave the van. Sending you some stuff on Twitter. Okay. I'll check that right now. Alright. Alright, Moth, I'll send you a request via Skype then.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. Hey. One sec.
Oh, yeah, that was probably through the stream that you heard that.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
Alright, let me check on the stream itself. How everything's
I can
going.
still see everything, so.
Yeah, I'm just checking the audio.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
I can hear it through your Skype.
Oh, I turned off the audio on my end on my computer. So,
Alright.
able to hear anything. So I had to use a different browser.
Mm-hmm.
So that worked.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Yeah. And there's your little dwarf. Woo!
I was in the last game Shadowrun Returns. I played as an orc, so now I was like, let's try something different.
Yeah, sure.
And why not a blue-haired dwarf who punches people really hard?
You know what? When it comes to the blue hair, like, I approve. So.
Thought so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, and as you know, I can't see your face, so if I get a little awkward, that's the reason why.
No problem.
Ooh, look at those statues, like lions with like angels on them. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, most of the stuff you would find in Berlin, I think.
Well, I've been there a few times.
Yeah,
No,
I've been there once, a few years ago.
it's a nice city.
Yeah, it is.
But I have a feeling that the Shadowrun version is a little bit different.
Probably. Alright. Let's see.
Okay,
Let's inspect this
that
T-Rex.
room. That room I can get behind. That's Gothic Vampire Castle. Yes, that's what we do.
The complete skeleton of a theropod dinosaur. It appears to be genuine. Well, I hope so. If it's in this kind of place.
Yeah. My stream seems to be like 1 second behind. But otherwise, it seems to be okay.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Hooray for European internet, I suppose.
Yay. It's worse when we are on the stream with Jack, because then sometimes I'll see people comment on stuff, in the chat, and then it'll be like 15 seconds. I'll see why on the stream. Yeah.
Alright. The vase in this case looks both very old and very valuable. A fine scrollwork of lapis and gold leaf decorates its exterior, and the interior shimmers with the organic beauty of abalone shell. Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. You can't help but notice that the glass encasing it looks awfully flimsy. Smash the glass or walk away?
Like, your character is supposed to have a bit of experience, is what I get, so I don't think he's like the dwarf smash kind of type. He seems like, brain, sly, we sneak in, we sneak out.
Yeah, but money.
That's true.
Yeah, I think we're trying to keep a low profile, so let's not do it this way. Maybe I'll come back for you later.
Exactly. Well, will you come back for the brunette samurai girl later? Because she's kind of cute.
For the what?
The brunette in your team. She was like a samurai girl, I think it said.
The street samurai Glory.
Yeah, she's kind of cute.
Yeah. The cask in this display case is decorated with inlaid panels of ivory scrimshaw. Or scrimshaw, whatever it is. Even as an English teacher, I don't know every English word there is, so...
Okay, I study English at university. Same here.
Alright, I think we're in the parlor. The age-old question, left or right?
Well, if you're in a maze, you always have to go to the left.
Now, I don't see the manor becoming a maze anytime soon, but...
I think that depends on your sense of direction.
Probably. Let's go this way. What the hell? Oh. And we walked right into the security office.
Wait, I can't see it yet. Okay, we're walking now on my screen. We're walking. We're walking. And oh, whoops. Yeah, not good.
Don't worry. I will just chop him up real quick. And I missed. I had 85% chance, damn it.
Yeah, I've seen like so many Let's Plays of, Crusader Kings 2. Like if there's a 1% chance that you'll die in an event, you'll die. All it takes is that 1%.
I've had it also happen to me a lot in XCOM.
That's when like the game is trolling you.
And this guy has throwing knives.
Ooh, come on, sexy samurai chick.
Well, she's the only one who has hit so far.
She knows how to find the spot. I like her.
Ow. Oh, okay, it's not me, but whatever.
Still.
Okay. Can I use one of my spells? It only works when I'm unarmed. Let's do that. Okay. And he's dead with one punch.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Victory dance, victory dance.
So I guess that's some advice for the future. Don't use machetes, just use your fist.
Well, maybe you just need a bit more practice with the machete.
Maybe. Security alert response plan.
Hmm.
Alright, this person seems to know some hacking, so let's do
Let's
some.
hack away. Maybe she needs the machete then. Hacking through all the systems.
Boo. That joke was bad and you should feel bad.
I know. Take full responsibility.
Oh, now there's a more dudes over there.
Uh-oh.
I already thought, why are we still continuing? And then, oh. Alright, so my guy is just rushing towards him.
He probably called out for help. He's like, no, he's fisting me to death.
Common occurrence in Berlin. And missed. Alright, Dietrich. Maybe one of your spells will work.
You're a wizard.
Dragon Slayer Idol.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. The power of the Dragon Slayer aids all your friends within a 3-tile range, with incoming deep DMG reduced by 3.
Doesn't make sense to me, but if it does to you, that's all that matters.
It's just reduced damage.
Mm.
Can work. There we go. And he immediately gets hit. And I get hit by a shotgun.
Ouch.
Let's go punch that guy in the face.
You know what? I agree. Let's do that.
Well, he's not
It's not
entirely
bad.
dead. He's mostly dead, but not completely dead.
He needs to be completely dead.
Make sure Miracle Max can't save him. Have you ever seen The Princess Bride?
Princess Bride? No, I haven't seen that one actually.
Oh, such an
I've
amazing
heard
movie.
so many good things about it, so I'm like, oh, I should probably see if I can find it at one point.
It's amazing.
That's what I hear.
I can even appreciate the sappy romance part. But it's part of the charm.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I usually
it's
have like
it's insanely quotable as well, man.
like I usually have, I would say, a bit of dislike for romance like movies and stuff, but I think it's because like the last 10 or 20 years in Hollywood, it's all been the same. Like love story wise, it's always the same formula, so at one point you just get bored.
I get that. Most of my tastes also tend to lean more to the older stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like to go to the cinema now and then, but I'm very picky with my movies.
If you can find it, there's a movie called Room in Rome, which is basically about two girls. One is
Oh
Spanish.
yeah, I know about that one.
Oh, that's so good. It's so cute. Like, it's just two girls, two strangers. They spent one night together in this hotel room, and like the intimacy and the way they get to know each other and everything, it's so sweet and so genuine, and you just get to love them both so much.
Isn't there also some HLA in that?
Some lesbian love scenes or what?
Yes.
Yeah, there is, and they're very hot, but like the vast majority of time it's just them talking. Like I'd say 90% of the movie they are naked together, so but they're just talking about their lives and their feelings and you know all the bad stuff that's happened to them and all the good stuff, and so like the nakedness just becomes more of an intimacy like add-on so you feel like they get to know each other even more. So it's very, very good. I really loved it. So I watched it like 3 times now. It's so cute.
Okay, if that floats your boat, really, that's fine.
When you get to care about the characters and their relationship, then the love story becomes good, and you really do that with these two.
Mm-hmm.
Kill the cubes!
Evil cubes. I like circles better.
Oh my god, you're a cubesist.
Oh dear me.
Oh,
Alright. Like I said, I'm not
they
really sure what I'm
kinda
doing here, but whatever.
they kind of look like something we used to work with in math class, like way back in the day, called centicubes. Did you ever have those?
Centicubes doesn't really ring a bell.
Okay, they're basically like a shit version of Legos.
Oh, so
Trying to
Diplo.
be like, yeah, so they're really, really bad. And we had to do them for like math class. We had to like build stuff and then have to calculate how many little cubes do you need to make this and how many cubes do you need to make that. And I have a feeling that the only reason why we were using them was because like the teachers had no idea what they were supposed to do with us. So like, here, have some cubes, build stuff.
When you have a bad teacher, it usually ends up like that.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm trying not to be.
Well, it sounds like you made a pretty good job of it, like at your internship or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the internship. We have to do a lot of it for our education.
Yeah.
And the trip I went on, that was actually voluntarily. Couldn't fit anywhere in my schedule. But I was like, hey, more experience.
Yeah.
And it really worked out.
I'm glad it did. Like, it sounded like you had fun.
Yeah, I did. Now, of course, it's a little bit weird to have a bunch of 15-year-old girls circle around you, but hey.
Well, you're the intern teacher. Like, you're all of a sudden like the new cute thing.
I was the new exciting prospect.
Exactly.
My guy's taking a beating.
Yeah. Well, he's a dwarf. He's tough.
If only I can toss him. Nobody tosses a dwarf.
Oh, what's the other one? Why couldn't you have picked a better spot? I can't see anything. Do you want me to describe them to you? Should I get you? Oh, I haven't watched Lord of the Rings for such a long time. I even have the DVDs standing right behind me.
Yeah, I bought the extended editions a while back, and I still haven't watched them at least. But then again, back in the day, I watched them to death.
Yeah, me too.
Those were basically my fantasy go-to back in the day.
That was actually how I got, like, probably introduced to like the whole fantasy genre. And it surprised me a little bit because I realized I had actually been reading like fantasy books and stuff, but I never realized that was like the whole genre. So I was like, oh, eye-opener.
So most of the kids at my school, they were mostly into Harry Potter or anything, but with me, it was more Lord of the Rings and Star Wars and all.
Yeah, I got into Harry Potter last, I think.
I completely fell out of it.
My dad
I'm
bought
still being haunted by my peers by that.
Oh no. No.
Every time I say that I don't like Harry Potter, I just get these evil looks like, how could you?
Well, like I don't like Star Trek, so I've gotten a few comments online as well, like, seriously, you like Star Wars and you have no love for Star Trek. So I think, no,
Well,
sorry.
they're very different beasts.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Like I really don't mind that you either like Star Wars, don't like Star Trek, or the other way around. It's
Yeah.
very different taste.
Yeah.
I like both. Well, Star Wars a bit more, but I can perfectly see why you would be more into the one than the other.
Yeah. And in general, I'm not really into the whole sci-fi alien kind of thing. But I'm quite interested in the topic of sci-fi because I really like gothic fiction, and I've been reading a lot of that literary theory behind that. And I really like Lovecraft, and there's a bit of a crossover there between the sci-fi and the gothic genre and horror. So I wanted to read up on sci-fi, so I got some literary theory on that as well. Plus, I got the first book in the Dune series.
Oh,
So
Dune is so good.
yeah, so hopefully when I get a bit of free time, I can sit down and start to read it. Once I'm done with the other book I'm currently reading, which is Love in Vain, Vampire Erotica. Very, very good. I recommend it.
Okay.
If you like vampire literature, it's such an interesting book because when I bought it, I was like, you know, like the author who selected all the stories, she has written a book called Lost Souls, which is also about vampires. And it does have like sex and stuff, but it's also have a lot about friendship and drug addiction and darkness and stuff like that. So
it's a bit more friendly from Vampire the Masquerade.
I would like Lost Souls is, I would say, an R rating.
Well,
So
Vampire as well. But
yeah, and then the Love in Vain, I was a bit interested because I thought she would have a very particular kind of look on the whole erotica thing. Because she's straight and she's married to a man, as far as I know, but she tends to write homoerotic scenes because that's what turns her on when she's reading. So
whatever floats your boat.
yeah, what else that she wrote. So I was very interested in seeing her selection, and I was so surprised. I'm probably going to see if I can write a review on it, but long story short, it shows all kinds of erotic themes regarding vampires, and because it's with vampires, none of it is healthy. Like, it's all very unhealthy relationships and love and sex and stuff like that. And also shows all kinds of different vampires. So even though there were stories in the book where I was a bit bored or didn't like it, overall I would say they were all so different. So that there was going to be a few that I didn't like was going to be inevitable because they were such a different series of stories.